Hi everyone, welcome back to another useful video. In the today's session, we are going to talk about one of the most demanded IT job in the worldwide, that is nothing but full stack developer jobs. Yes, so many of the IT companies are looking for who have strong knowledge on full stack developer technologies. So I'm going to tell you what is a full stack developer and what are the main skills are required to become a full stack developer and how much time it takes to complete a full stack developer course. Okay, so and also what is the average salary for full stack developer in Indian IT market. So I'm going to explain, so I'm going to clear all your doubts in this session. So only one thing you have to do, so don't skip the video, you have to watch the full video, then you will get the complete knowledge of how to become a full stack developer. So before going to discuss about the main topic, if you have visited our YouTube channel for the first time, then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also don't forget to share to your friends as well. Okay, so without wasting our time, let us start the main topic. I have already written all the technologies which are required to become a full stack developer. First, let me tell you what is full stack developer means. Let me explain with example, then you can understand clearly who is full stack developer. Suppose if you want to develop any website or web application, so to develop such kind of web application or website, so you need front-end developers as well as back-end developers to develop any web application. You have to hire the people who knows front-end technologies as well as back-end technologies as well as back-end developers. But what about if a single person having front-end technologies as well as back-end technologies candidate? That candidate is nothing but a full stack developer. A full stack developer can able to handle both front-end technologies as well as back-end technologies. That means a full stack developer involves in all the phases of software development life cycle, from beginning to ending of the project. Now let me tell you what are the front-end technologies are required and what are the back-end technologies required and what are the additional skills are required to become a full stack developer. Okay, so first let me tell you about front-end technologies. What are the front-end technologies are required? So to become a full stack developer, front-end technologies are required like JavaScript. JavaScript is mandatory to develop a client-side application. To design and develop any website or application, we must require JavaScript knowledge. Okay, to learn JavaScript, we must know HTML and CSS. Okay, after having knowledge on HTML and CSS, to learn JavaScript, it is very easy to you to understand the concept. Okay, so once you learn JavaScript, then you have to learn one front-end framework as well. That means a JavaScript framework. Yes, in the IT market there are number of front-end frameworks are there, but the most popular and most of the companies are using front-end frameworks. Those are nothing but like Angular, React and Vue. So it depends on the company and depends on the project, depends on the client, they are choosing the front-end framework. Okay, so most of the companies are choosing front-end framework or JavaScript framework, that is nothing but React.js. Okay, and some companies are using Angular as well. Okay, so after learning the front-end technologies, then coming back to back-end technologies, you have to learn any one back-end technology to develop the business logic. So to develop a business process or business logic, we have to use any one programming language. Okay, it might be Java programming language or Python or Java or Node.js or Go language or Ruby or C#, anyone. It based on your interest. Suppose if you want to become a Java full stack developer, you have to learn Java. Suppose if you want to become a full stack web developer, then you have to learn Node.js. Suppose if you want to become a full stack .NET developer, then you have to learn C#. So like this, based on your interest, based on your dream job, you have to choose the backend language, backend technology. Okay, so after learning any one of these programming language, then you have to concentrate on database skills as well. So I have already told you, So as a full stack developer, he is able to handle all the phase of software development lifecycle. That means he is also responsibility to handle the database related queries as well. Like you have to learn any one or two database skills like MySQL or PostgreSQL or SQL Server or Oracle or MongoDB or CouchDB. So I'm not saying you have to learn all the database skills. It depends on the project. Some companies are so most of the companies are expecting the database skills like MySQL, PostgreSQL. Okay, so you can learn MySQL as well as one NoSQL database, that is nothing but MongoDB. Okay, so after having knowledge on database skills, then you have to learn some testing skills as well, like automation testing. That means the Selenium basic knowledge is enough. At the same time, you must have skills, debugging skills as well, to become a successful full stack developer. Okay, at the same time, you must write unit testing cases as well. Okay, using a JUnit or whatever, based on the programming language, you have to choose the unit testing tools as well. Okay, so after having good knowledge on testing concepts as well, then you must have basic knowledge on or experience on cloud services. And it is good to have, because you are a full stack developer, you must know some cloud environment as well. Whenever the project demands, you must deploy your entire project into cloud services environment. It might be AWS or Azure or GCP. So after having complete knowledge on all these skills, the additional skills are required for anyone who are working in the IT industry. Those are nothing but one version control system, that is a Git and GitHub, and one continuous integration and continuous deployment tool, that is nothing but Jenkins. That means you must know some basic knowledge on DevOps tools as well. It might be Docker, okay, and Jenkins. Okay, and at the same time you must know some project methodology, that is nothing but Agile project methodology as well. What about Scrum and Agile Scrum meetings, okay, Agile process. You should know about Agile principles. Okay, so you should have good knowledge on Agile concept as well. Okay, so after that you must know some web related technologies like what is HTTPS and what is authentication, what is authorization. Okay, you must know those things as well. Okay, after that you must know one architecture as well to implement any IT project. That is nothing but nowadays most of the companies are following one architecture, that is nothing but microservice architecture. So after learning microservice architecture, then you must know one integration services as well, to integrate different or various applications or web applications. That is nothing but web services. So there are different types of web services. So there are different types of web service are there in software industry. Those are nothing but RESTful and SOAP. REST and SOAP. You can use anyone. Okay, based on the project, based on the client, they will choose the web service. Okay, SOA, service oriented architecture. Like this, you must know some additional skills as well to survive or to become a successful full stack developer in IT industry. I hope you understand what type of skills are required to become a successful full stack developer. So these skills are not limited to any full stack developer. So these skills are only to enter into the IT market and to survive as a full stack developer. Okay, so based on the project, based on the client requirement, you have to learn some additional skills as well. Just so please remember this point. Let's talk about what is the average salary for full stack developer. So it's completely depends on the what type of company you are going to giving the interview. Okay, suppose if you are giving the best MNC companies, then you can expect high packages. Suppose if you are working as a full stack developer for 3 years of experience, then you can expect up to 12 lakhs or 14 lakhs. Okay, in case it is a product based company, then you can expect more than 15 lakhs package as well for 3 years of experience full stack developer. It totally depends on your skill set. Suppose if you are attending as a full stack developer for product based companies, you must know data structures and algorithms concept as well, because most of the entry questions they used to focus on data structures concept and algorithms. So therefore, if you are attending for product based companies as a full stack developer, you must have some problem solving skills and puzzles and logical thinking. irrespective of what type of programming language you know. Problem solving skills and data structures and algorithms are very much needed if you are attending for product based companies. Now let's talk about what are the job openings for full stack developer in Indian IT market. There are huge job openings are there for full stack developer positions in IT market. Okay, so it might take, you can take any backend language. Okay, so there are huge demand is there for full stack developer position. Yes, there is a bright career growth is there for full stack developer in the future as well, because company expect multi skills from a single profile. Therefore in the future more companies used to hire full stack developers only. You just remember this point also. Okay, so that's all guys mind. So if you feel this video is very helpful, then don't forget hit the like button, and also don't forget to share to your friends as well. Okay, so we will meet with one more useful content video. Thank you very much.